think you understand.
You're another one, Gabby. I just can't anymore with you. I really, truly can't. In this video here, you hear your son screaming, "Mama, Mama," and you are so worried about what's going on and yelling at your phone to people that you've never met and you can't even see right now. You are more wrapped up in that than dealing with your son, to the point that he's screaming, "Ah, Mama." I can't imagine ever putting my children or my grandchildren through that. The toxicity, the constant chaos, just in this video alone. I mean, it's no wonder your son acts the way that he does. It's no wonder that your son bites, kicks, hits, screams. That's the only way you actually stop and pay attention to him. And then 99% of the time, it's negative attention. Stop it, Cam. Leave me alone, Cam. Enough. Wow. I wish I could show you the difference in my household versus your household, Gabby. Even then, I don't think you'd get it. But I'm going to tell you how my day went today. I had my grandchildren because I've started watching them during the day on the days their mom works so that they won't have to pay childcare. And I know that my grandchildren are taken care of, loved, protected, etc. So I had my grandchildren all day, and then I worked tonight. So I woke up this morning, had some time with my two kiddos, and then my grandchildren got dropped off. We all played. I went around cleaning, and I mean, I really cleaned today, big time. Fed the kids lunch, played some more. There was so much laughter in my home. My grandson, he wanted to be a knight again because we put my husband's robe strap around him. And then we have, my kids have a sword and a shield. And he puts the sword in the strap and has the shield, and he's a knight. And so he said, "Nana, I want to be, Nana, I knight. Make me knight." I knew exactly what he meant. Put the strap around him, put his sword in there, and he was happy as could be. My 1-year-old grandson, same thing. That's how they all spent their day. Laughing, having fun. Nobody was yelling at them. Nobody was not paying attention to them. In fact, the entire time that they were here, I didn't sit down once. Not once. Because if I wasn't dealing with them, I was cleaning my house. And cleaning up after a 1 and a 3-year-old, yeah. I sweep, food ends up on the floor. Sweep again, you guys get it. Not once did they hear yelling. Did they hear me screaming at my phone? My attention was on them the entire time. Then their mom came, picked them up. My sons had a little bit more time with them. Excuse me. And then I went to work. Came home from work, had dinner. My husband and the 2 boys and I, we watched our show that we watch as a family. Then they did their nightly routines, and they're sound asleep in their bed. Not once the entire day today did they hear fighting. Not once did they ever feel like Mom didn't care. Mom doesn't want to hear what we have to say. Mom's too worried about being in her phone. That's the difference. And that is why my children and my grandchildren are extremely well-behaved, well-natured, caring, loving, kind individuals. Children replicate what they see. And your son only is always in a chaotic environment filled with a mother who could give two f***s about him. She cares more about her phone and the people behind it and all that drama that encompasses it than she does him. And his dad, well, he goes off to work, comes home on the couch, in bed, interacts with him maybe occasionally. That's heartbreaking to me. No child should have to live like that. And sadly, Gabi, you don't get it, and you never will. The fact that you put your son through that thing that you talked about in my last video, not once, but twice. If I was a CPS worker and I was a judge, I would have taken that child out of your home so fucking fast. Just because someone's not physically hurting a child doesn't mean that they're not harming that child. And what you have put your son through mentally is almost more damaging to him than if you were to beat the crap out of him. Unbelievable.